The Navy is removing about 10 miles of pipeline as part of the next phase of shutting down the Red Hill bulk fuel storage facility. The pipeline will be cut down into 6,000 sections, then shipped off island for recycling. The entire removal project is expected to be completed in 2028.